All right, it's the Henry J. We're going to do some work on this thing today. Today it's upper A-arm bump stop bushings. And I bought two of these, off of eBay actually, from Shoebox Central. And so these are actually meant for a 49 to 51 Ford. They are upper A-arm bump stop bushings. So they basically go on the frame and keep the upper A-arm from dropping all the way down and hitting the frame. So I wanted to replace the ones on this car because they are in pretty sad shape. So yeah, these are them. These are the current ones. They're pretty terrible. So first thing I gotta do is dig those out. You will notice I have the car up on a couple of jack stands, and then I have the jack underneath the A-arm, so it's actually compressing the spring and pushing this thing away from the frame. And if you notice, it's actually off of this jack stand right now, but I think we're okay. So what I'm going to do before I start working on it is I'm just going to drop this up just to keep it nice and close. So let's dig that out. Okay, well you can see I got that old bushing all dug out, and this new one is going to want to fit right in there. But as you can see, it has this cone shape that needs to press in there. So that's going to be the hard part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some grease on the cone to lube that up to get it to go in that hole nice and smooth. And I'm going to actually use the weight of the car to press it in. And I kind of used a socket to kind of put on top and kind of give it a little bit of extra, not leverage, but just to press it down a little bit better. So I'm just going to steal some grease because there's plenty of grease on this car. I'm just going to steal some grease from that pivot point and just grease that up. Okay, you don't need a lot, but I put some grease on there. So let's just go ahead and set that in there. Try to get it as much as at the angles we can. Okay. And then I'm going to put this in there. Okay, so that socket's in there, and it's angled pretty much the direction we want. So I'm going to start dropping this. So here it goes. Oh, it's actually going really nicely. So we're going to do it on the first try. Let's go ahead and press that in there. Okay, now it's kind of distorting, so let's get that off. Well, okay, so it pressed halfway, a lot of the way in there. Let's see what happens if I just drop it without the socket on there. So it's all about using the angles. All right, let's see what happened. So let's see. I'm gonna try another angle. Let it down. Okay, that's all the weights off the car, so let's bring it back up and see what happens. Well, it's not quite the right angle yet. But it's halfway in there. Okay, so I kind of twisted it so the part that's sticking out still is towards that outer side of the car. So I'm going to put that socket back on there and see if I can pop that in now. Okay, well, I put the socket in there and then let the car down. Came down a little quicker than I expected. So it's really pressed in there. So I don't know. I think that might be it. Let's see. You always gotta make sure you're right underneath that kingpin with this. It's like almost all the way in there, but there shouldn't be a gap. I think I need one more. It's almost all the way in there. Okay, that crushed. Let's see what happens here if I take it out. We got it from the other side. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there. All right, there you go. New bump stock on a Henry J. It's a 1949 to 1951 Ford bump stock that fits just about perfect on Henry J. And you barely need any tools.